the tape for this strawweight fight. Here's Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, this fight is 3 rounds in the UFC strawweight division. Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner, J.Penne. And now introducing her opponent, fighting out of the red corner,
You ready to fight? Ready. Good.
All right, so here is Joanne Wood with her husband John Wood firmly entrenched in her corner. It's amazing to think about where Scotland's Joanne Wood was a couple of years ago when Valentina Shevchenko had to pull out of their title fight. Hasn't been able to get back to the top of the heap, but a lot of fans believe this matchup to be favorable.
Oh! You can never know what you're gonna see with this young lady. Is she gonna finish the fight? Right hand landed. There you go.
Oh! Oh! Huge left. Well, she keeps going back to that right hand. This one's not there for her. She snapped her head back there. This could be the end.
She landed a massive uppercut that hurt her opponent very, very badly. Oh, my goodness. Oh, nice high kick.
Oh, defense into offense, shot blocked. Counter hook is good. Busy in the clinch, lands that punch. Well, she hasn't gotten the finish yet, but it's not for a lack of effort. Several huge uppercuts have landed, and prevailing wisdom is she goes right back to it here, I would think.
She has to go back to that. Why would she not go back to it? You don't fix something that's working. It ain't broken. Don't try to fix it. She's a master of landing uppercuts. Good kick. There it is again. Look at it.
Big left hand. Oh! Under 2 minutes to go in a back and forth first round here. And right into side control. She's defending pretty well here, avoiding a lot of these ground strikes. Wood's able to transition back to side control now.
And now she's in mount.
Wood gets back up. Oh!
John, she's hurt. She's done. It looks like it's over.
She's got her back now, DC, and she's going for the rear naked choke here. Oh, that rear naked choke looks tight. Oh, she's able to slip out. She gets mounted, but she got out.
Yeah, she's mounted, but it's better than getting choked out right there with the rear naked choke. Great submission defense on display by this young lady.
Oh, real good submission attempt now. That one looks tight. And then, unbelievable result here tonight. She scrambled well in this fight, and she had to exercise some patience there a little bit, but once she found an opening, the tap came shortly thereafter. Back inside the arena now, we go inside the octagon where Bruce Buffer has the official decision.
Ladies and gentlemen, referee Herb Dean has called a stop to this contest at 4 minutes, 59 seconds of the very first round. For the winner by submission, Joanne JoJo Wood!
Well, really nice to see this young woman get a chance to exhale as she celebrates with her coaches. You've won world titles in 2 divisions, but you're not calling your shot the way she is. She said, I'm gonna win this fight by submission, and it goes into the books just that way.
That's so much confidence to put yourself out on a limb like that. Nobody is brave enough to say, I'm gonna do it here, here, or here. She did exactly that and got that submission. Her star will...
Our tale of the tape for this welterweight fight. Now to get us started, the veteran voice of the Octagon, Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, this fight is 3 rounds in the UFC welterweight division. Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner, and now introducing his opponent, fighting out of the red corner, he is the former UFC welterweight champion of the world and the member of the UFC Hall of Fame, Ruthless Robbie
You ready to fight? Ready. Let's do it.
So Ruthless R.Lawler getting going tonight. 20 career wins by knockout. Hand speed and power for days, and nice takedown defense as well. That figures to be tested tonight. I'm not sure his opponent knows where he is.
No, he is on Beach Street right now. He's seeing Tweety birds over the top of his head. When you take a hook like that, you are on wobbly legs.
Oh, high amplitude head kick. Oh, good left hand.
He's giving him so many different things right now.
Man, they are trading early and often. Here we go.
Let's go. This is going to be a good fight. We knew it would. These guys are intense. You heard him again.
And that
He's got to find a finish here.
another huge right. Big shots here.
Look at him whip his hip into that kick.
Well, I'm not sure if I should knock his fight IQ, but it seems like he's sort of playing around here. It feels like the finish is there for the taking.
Yeah, the finish is there. He's hurt.
Gets back to his feet. Nice strike there.
Holy.
The official decision is in. Here is Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, referee Herb Deans called a stop to this contest at 2 minutes, 22 seconds of the very first round. Declaring the winner by knockout, Ruthless Robbie Lawler.
All right, so the former UFC welterweight champion, Ruthless Robbie Lawler, getting his hand raised here tonight, and that's about as much of a celebration as you're going to see out of Ruthless Robbie Lawler.
Yeah,
he's pretty happy.
You won't get much from Robbie, and that's why we love him, right? He's no nonsense. He's all business. He's here for a job, and once he gets it done, Robbie's back off to Florida to be with his family.
Our tale of the tape now for this featherweight fight. Here once more is Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, this fight is 3 rounds in the UFC featherweight division. Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner, Giga Ninja Chikadze! And now introducing his opponent, fighting out of the red corner, Mach 1, Mr. Finland, A.Nunes!
You ready to fight? Ready. Do it.
All right, well, it's been a rapid rise to prominence, of course, for J.Chikadze as this round gets underway. When he fought Calvin Kattar in the main event to start 2022, he was 7-0 in the UFC, had won 9 straight fights overall. And you gotta think eventually he's gonna work his way into a championship fight in the UFC. The Kattar fight provided a lot of valuable learning lessons, but he believes he's got a favorable matchup in front of him once again here tonight. Oh, nice jab there by M.Amirkhani. Looking to land the right hand, he misses. Amirkhani's got him stacked up here, wow. All right, setting up for a submission now. Oh, I don't know, that heel hook looks tight.
This has got to be the end.
Oh, and he gets up.
He beat the knee by creating distance. Once you free your knee from the hips, you have a chance. This man was so good at staying calm in the face of adversity.
That is it! By submission.
Holy smokes!
Wow, an unbelievable result here tonight by way of submission, and he bided his time there. He stayed patient, waited for an opening, and then when it was there, he certainly capitalized to get the tap here tonight. All right, let's take a look back at the replay as he gets it done by submission tonight, champ.
He does a great job of staying patient. He doesn't rush or panic. You are never safe when you're fighting this guy. You're in a lot of trouble. You're in a lot of trouble the entire time when you're this good in the submissions.
Bruce Buffer has the official decision.
Ladies and gentlemen, referee Herb Dean has called a stop to this contest at 2 minutes, 1 second of the very first round. Declaring the winner by tap out due to a heel hook, Mach 1, Mr. Finland, A.J.
All right, so what a performance by this young man here tonight as he gets the win by way of submission. He certainly put a lot of stock into getting the finish tonight, and he did just that. Congratulations.
It was a very tough fight, but he knew that if he did everything right, he can get to his position, which is the ground, and he would be able to find a finish by submission tonight. He did just that.
Got a wide to Elijah, and I set a fire down below. I hang it up when you say sorry, didn't know.
All right, almost ready to go with this one. Here is tonight's tale of the tape. Here's Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, this fight is 3 rounds in the UFC Flyweight division. Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner, T.Suarez. And now introducing your opponent, fighting out of the red corner, K.Silva.
Ready to fight? Ready.
Dateline, Toronto, Ontario, Canada, back at the Scotiabank Arena. There's been a lot of UFC history in this building already.
You know, a lot of UFC history, but the main event has always been 2 guys. Whether it's John Jones versus somebody or Max Holloway versus somebody, those guys have made this arena a second home for their careers. Oh, my goodness, what a kick!
Oh, my goodness. Another head kick lands. Not every day you see multiple head kicks land and a fighter somehow stay in the fight.
I can't believe she is just standing here still. You cannot take shit to the dome. When you take shit to the dome, you are generally sleeping. Think, Valentina Shevchenko versus Jessica I. You got to get your hands up.
I'm not sure her opponent knows where she is. She's in the octagon.
She can't possibly know where she is right now after taking such a massive head kick. Oh, right hand.
Big head kick.
That leg kick hurt. Gotta keep pressing. She's got her hurt. Gotta look for the finish. Oh, kick.
That is it.
Holy smokes.
That is as clean a knockout as you will ever see, and certainly the signature win of her career today.
You don't get many like this. She said that she was going to knock her opponent out, and that is exactly what she did. What a performance.
All right, we go back inside the octagon to the veteran voice once more. He is Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, referee Herb Dean has called a stop to this contest at 2 minutes, 8 seconds of the very first round. Declaring the winner by knockout, Tatiana Suarez.
Well, there she is, and you can be sure there's going to be a long line at the after party tonight after what she was able to accomplish tonight.
I mean, she will be as popular tonight as she's ever been, because no one forgets a knockout like this. It'll be on TV, it'll be on the news, it'll be available everywhere she turns for the next few weeks, and this is a massive moment for her.
All right, now our tale of the tape for this bantamweight scrap. And now to get us started, here is Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, this fight is 3 rounds in the UFC Bantamweight division. Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner, presenting the former UFC Bantamweight champion, Hannon the Baron Barao! And now introducing his opponent, fighting out of the red corner, Jonathan Dragon Martinez!
You ready to fight? Ready. Let's do it.
All right, we are ready to go with round 1. The Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu black belt, Renan Barão, Nova União staple, is ready to go tonight. How does he approach this challenge here tonight? Figures to have the grappling advantage. We've seen, though, a lot of striking from Renan Barão of late. He can go a number of different ways tonight. Strong hook lands. Oh, massive kick. Everything behind it. Able to land a looping right.
He's throwing bombs. Every time they come into contact, he is throwing bombs.
Goes to the switch kick and lands. You got that weapon in your arsenal.
It is a great strike, and I've done it a number of times. I actually threw it in both fights against Stipe.
Barão gets caught with that punch. Not the easiest guy in the world to hit, but he got caught there.
Beautiful left-hand punch. Oh, nice.
Straight punch is true. Oh, Barão's lower jaw now starting to show signs of swelling. Decent right hook attempt, but it's no good.
What a great way of mixing up his attacks. He didn't stay the
You gotta be kidding me. You gotta be kidding me. Well, make no mistake about it, he is getting 2 paychecks tonight as he gets the big TKO victory. Wow.
That's unbelievable. It was crazy to watch his finishing instincts on display as he got that massive victory. It was amazing, John. It was amazing.
We go right inside the octagon to Bruce Buffer. He has the official decision.
Ladies and gentlemen, referee Herb Dean has called a stop to this contest at 2 minutes, 39 seconds of the very first round. Declaring the winner by TKO, Jonathan Dragon Martinez!
Well, there he is, the man of the hour. And you got to think this dude's going to get a serious Instagram push tonight after the win by TKO.
Oh, he's going to get a massive push because he hurt his opponent and he pressed his foot down on the gas until he got that finish. That was amazing.
And here is tonight's tale of the tape. We send it inside the octagon. We find Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, this fight is 3 rounds in the UFC Flyweight division. Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner, Aaron Cold-Blooded And now introducing her opponent, fighting out of the red corner, presenting the former UFC Strawweight champion, J.Jedrzejczyk.
Ready. Ready. Do it.
All right, here we go with round one. How soon will Blanchfield shoot and try to get this fight to her world? Outstanding ground and pound, opportunistic with her submission game. Her top game is truly the stuff of legend, and she's just getting going. Nowhere near her fighting prime as an athlete. The question beckons, though, against the striker tonight. How will she fare if the opposition is able to keep the fight upright? All right, so an early takedown by the Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu practitioner. That's got to be a source of confidence. J.Jedrzejczyk's going for an arm here.
She's got it very tight. This has got to be the end of the fight.
Oh, she's out.
Wow, way to stay calm in a tough situation and defend that arm.
Ooh, she's got the arm isolated.
She is moving to her finisher position.
Oh, she got out.
Oh my goodness, what a display of submission defense by this young lady.
J.Jedrzejczyk's back in half guard. Well, she did not miss a single grappling practice during this training camp, and here's your evidence. Outstanding movement on the finger.
She looks like a master of grappling with the great movement that she's showing on the ground.
Well, doing her able best to avoid the ground and pound here. Nice job by Blanchfield. All right, she's got north-south position now. Oh, you heard the crowd pop after that grueling ground battle. The athletes make their way back to the feet.
The athletes are up, and they need to take in the admiration. The crowd is appreciating the high-level grappling exchanges that they just experienced. Beautiful kick lands. Oh, my goodness, what a kick!
Big shots being landed on both sides here. 90 seconds to go. Blanchfield's lower jaw does not look good. I don't think it's broken, but starting to show some obvious signs of swelling. Really finding the kicking range now. Another one lands there. Well, J.Jedrzejczyk in a really good striking groove here. Cattell Kubis, Mike Brown in her corner. Really like what they have seen here early out of the former strawweight group. Oh, knee strike right to the midsection there. Nicely done as she closes the distance to attain the single collar tie. And she did not miss there. This could be the end.
She hurt her so bad with that big head kick. I don't know how she stands. Oh, there we go. In a very close round, a takedown like that might be the difference.
All right, champ, I'm not a doctor, but she has absorbed so much damage to that facial region. Might even have a fracture of some kind.
Yeah, it seems like something's broken in there. You don't swell that much unless something really bad has happened in the fight. She's been beat up thoroughly.
Well, I'm just not sure how many more strikes she can take to that swollen area as they attend to her. We'll get you some replays.
Not many, J.A. She's in trouble. It's damaging, and every time another one lands on that type of swelling, it feels like a jolt of lightning through your face. She has got to move her head. She's got to be proactive in her defense so she's not taking too many shots. What a great job getting that kick to the target.
Oh, massive knee to the head. And now some knees. Oh, combination striking at its best. Another great sequence out of her.
She is just throwing everything with so much confidence. Every time she throws, she believes.
Ooh, diving. Oh, man, you could see her head bounce on the canvas. Heavy shot lands. Blanchfield's back in full guard. Oh, she's working hard for the armbar. Ooh, that looks tight.
Looks like it's getting tight.
Wow, looked like the arm might end the fight. Instead, she gets out.
It was over, and that's so discouraging for the opponent to survive something like that. Hats off to this young weight in her submission defense.
All right, so the referee may be closing his...
That is a big shot to the head. I cannot believe she's still standing.
Dean steps in!
Oh, my goodness.
How about it? So how about this result tonight? She told us in the fighter meeting, I gotta get a finish here tonight. She absolutely kept the judges out of it. That is her signature win, and this crowd enjoyed every minute of it.
Signature win, John. She has never looked better. She said she was gonna get a finish. She got the finish. What a tremendous performance by this young lady.
We go inside the octagon to Bruce Buffer for the official decision.
Ladies and gentlemen, referee Herb Dean has called a stop to this contest at 1 minute, 51 seconds of round number 2. Declaring the winner by TKO, J.Jedrzejczyk.
Well, you heard it there from Bruce Buffer, a technical knockout for J.Jedrzejczyk here tonight. It's a beautiful thing to watch her when she finds that striking flow, and she found it early tonight.
It's amazing watching her compete because she's done it for so long. She's always had an ability to compete at the highest level. She tells you what she's going to do. Tonight, she went out there and delivered. Congratulations to J.Jedrzejczyk.
And now our tale of the tape for this lightweight fight. We send it inside the octagon. The veteran voice is Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, this fight is 3 rounds in the UFC lightweight division. Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner, B.Dariush. And now introducing his opponent, fighting out of the red corner, B.Dariush. M.Gamrot.
You ready to fight? Ready. Good.
All right, early round action here. We'll see how Poland's M.Gamrot handles this particular stylistic challenge. We have seen him really excel in matchups like this. Was so good in transition and emerging on the scorecards against R.Barao in what was his first UFC main event. And now with the target on his back, we'll see if Gamrot can deliver yet again. Early connection by B.Dariush.
These boys are going at it.
Oh, big knee to the body. That'll soften him up.
Ooh, head kick lands. He's hurt. He's hurting him bad, man. That right hook is nasty.
Oh, big knee landed by him there. Perhaps that'll give the jiu-jitsu practitioner a little pause working his way inside. Punch right there. His opponent's compromised, DC.
It's one thing to land a hard shot. It's another thing completely to land a perfect shot. And that was a perfect shot.
Big shots landed by him now.
Now he's postured up. He's got him stacked up. His opponent better move or the referee is going to stop this fight.
B.Dariush is going for the leg. Might be a submission opportunity here. Oh, somehow, some way he got out.
These guys are back and forth, but the submission defense wins this transition.
Oh, that rear naked choke is tight. Oh, he escapes.
He got out. I mean, wow, that is great submission defense.
Oh, tense moment here. That arm triangle's tight.
Look at that. He's in trouble. It's over. It's over.
Oh, he gets out.
He was able to get his momentum going back towards his opponent and back in the opposite direction to get his hips back and his chest down towards the mat.
And you just spilled your popcorn all over the broadcast
absolutely
tape.
did, John. You know I love popcorn.
Submission attempts in bunches, another one here. Oh, compromising spot here. Triangle choke is locked in. Oh, looks like he's safe now.
Wow, that's crazy because generally when you're that deep into a triangle, you do not escape, but he remained calm and he found a way to get out and be safe again. Great job defensively.
That's tight. Oh, he got out.
He actually bridged, got his hips up in the air, used his momentum to take him back towards his opponent's feet, chest down to the mat to get out of that deep submission attempt.
looks like an arm triangle attempt. Oh, look out, folks, that is tight.
It looks like it's getting going.
And done! We'll do it!
Oh, my goodness!
The winner by submission.
Oh, my goodness.
Well, everybody in this arena still digesting this result. What a win for him tonight, and he gets it done by submission, no less.
He said he was going to get it done by submission. To watch an athlete call a shot is always fun. He should be very proud.
All right, so a wild round and a wild sequence there on the ground. DC, talk us through the highlight.
He's such a phenomenal grappler. I don't understand how people don't know that this guy wants to submit you. He is the best grappler, best submission specialist we've seen in a long time.
Now to Bruce Buffer for the official decision.
Ladies and gentlemen, referee Herb Dean has called a stop to this contest at 4 minutes, 31 seconds of the very first round. Declaring the winner by submission due to an arm triangle choke, B.Dariush G.Martinez.
Well, what an incredible result here tonight as you see the winner there celebrating his victory by way of submission, and they put so much stock into finishing this fight. They felt like to really spin his career forward, they needed to not just win, but get the finish, and they certainly got it tonight.
They got the finish. He's such a terrific grappler. Every time he is on his back, he looks for submissions over and over again. Eventually, he found one tonight and got...
All right, just about ready for live action. Here is tonight's tale of the tape. And now, one more time for the official introductions. Here's Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, this fight is 3 rounds in the UFC Bantamweight division. Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner, presenting the former UFC Women's Bantamweight Champion of the World, Juliana, the Venezuelan Vixen Pena! And now introducing your opponent, fighting out of the red corner, Amanda, the Lioness Nunes!
You ready to fight? Ready.
A lot of tension on this rivalry between Amanda Nunes and Juliana Pena as they renew acquaintances here tonight. I don't have to tell.
Oh, high kick.
Big right hand. And again, big left hand. Oh, heavy shots raining down. Big strikes continue to land. Back to the feet now. And just misses with that big right hand. Massive head kick. Oh man, that's what we call shin on skull. Several shots by her there. I'm not sure her opponent knows where she is. She's in the middle.
She can't possibly know where she is right now after taking such a massive...
That'll do it! Juliana Pena takes the judges out of it, gets the finish.
Oh, man.
Well, there is going to be no denying her now. A huge TKO result here tonight, and this crowd is letting her know.
John, you know how much I love to talk, and I'm sitting here almost speechless because this young lady looked amazing. She said she was going to get a finish, and that's exactly what she did. Wow.
The official decision, it resides with Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, referee Herb Dean has called a stop to this contest at 1 minute, 44 seconds of the very first round. Declaring the winner by TKO, Juliana, the Venezuelan Vixen Pena!
Well, she is smiling ear to ear, and hard to blame her after she gets the win tonight by TKO. And really, everything she said about this fight coming in played out that way on fight.
Sometimes you can say a lot of things and you're not sure it's actually gonna happen. Tonight, everything she said would happen did. Very rare, but she should be very proud of the work she got done tonight.
And now our tale of the tape for this light heavyweight fight. Here is Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, this fight is 3 rounds in the UFC light heavyweight division. Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner. Ladies and gentlemen, presenting the former UFC light heavyweight champion of the world, J.Blachowicz. And now introducing his opponent, fighting out of the red corner. Ladies and gentlemen, he is the former UFC light heavyweight champion, the former UFC heavyweight champion, and the member of the UFC Hall of Fame, Daniel D.Cormier.
You ready to fight? Ready. Let's do it.
What else can you say about what this man was able to accomplish in beating Stipe Miocic at 39 years old to become a simultaneous 2-division UFC champion? DC still hungry and back for more tonight.
Sets up that leg kick beautifully.
All right, some good signs early out of J.Blachowicz finding the range with both of his hands. That right hand has got some power, there's no doubt.
I mean, legendary Polish power. You know, it's like his calling card now. He puts people out with the right hand. It does not matter how he throws it. He can throw it as an uppercut. He can throw it as a right hook. He can throw it as a straight right hand. I mean, we have seen him knock people out with this punch on so many different occasions. Uppercut on Rockhold, straight right hand on Dominic Reyes. The guy just had... You heard it bad.
Oh!
Oh, right hand.
They're certainly getting after it early. He's lucky his head's still attached to his body.
The last time I saw an uppercut like that, it was Overeem versus Ngannou. And you know they still haven't found Alistair Overeem's head.
Back to the feet. Well, his opponent seemed to be stunned.
Oh, he's still hurt. Look at that. He can't even stand.
Blachowicz is...
That's really bad.
Oh, big left hook there. That'll do it. Daniel Cormier has done it.
What a fight! What a fight!
Bruce Buffer has the official decision.
Ladies and gentlemen, referee Herb Dean has called a stop to this contest at 2 minutes, 40 seconds of the very first round. Declaring the winner by knockout, Daniel D.C. Cormier.
All right, so there it is. Not going to go into the whole unprecedented rarefied air, but it is Daniel Cormier by flush knockout here tonight.
Cormier at heavyweight possesses power. And when he can get those shots off, he can shut your lights out. And tonight, he got the knockout victory. Congrats to DC and the entire team at the American Kickboxing Academy.
Our tale of the tape for this much-anticipated middleweight encounter. All right, now for the official introductions, we send it inside the octagon to Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, this fight is 3 rounds in the UFC middleweight division. Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner. Ladies and gentlemen, presenting the former UFC middleweight champion of the world, still not Plessis. And now introducing his opponent, fighting out of the red corner. Ladies and gentlemen, presenting the former UFC welterweight champion, Kamaru, the Nigerian Nightmare, Usman.
Ready to fight? Ready.
All right, one of the best middleweights in the world at present, Dricus du Plessis, prioritizing a fast start tonight as we get underway in round one. Not as though he's been a fighter who historically plays with his food at times, but du Plessis doesn't want to give his opponent any window for optimism nor confidence. As such, he felt like his jab was going to lead the dance, and eventually his right hand would close the show. Oh, big roundhouse attempt, just misses. That could have been lights out. Well, it didn't take us long to get our first clinch situation here. Some wrestlers pursue the takedown at distance. This guy has no issues trying to get it out of this clinch situation.
No, he loves this clinch because he's got a great inside-out trip. He does a good job of changing his levels to get to the hips. He's just a good fighter from in close. He has spent a lifetime. Oh, uppercut. Oh, he got it again.
Trying to finish this fight. Back to his feet. Oh, these ground strikes are just brutal. Well, DC kind of just playing with him at this point, right? You think he's got to go in and just get him out of there.
Well, he's trying, but he gets a little bit anxious, so he starts to throw.
That's it. Yeah, man, crowd loving it. Just a gorgeous shot there to end the fight. Really just the way he drew it up. He found the opening and capitalized on it to the utmost extent. Nicely done to finish the fight. All right, the official decision is inside the octagon. That's where we find Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, referee Herb Dean has called a stop to this contest at 2 minutes, 14 seconds of the very first round. Declaring the winner by knockout, Dricus du Plessis.
All right, so there he is, the man of the moment, celebrating one of the bigger knockout victories of his career. And gotta be nice sometimes with all the hard work that you guys put in when it goes down exactly the way you drew it.
A lot of people talk about doing certain things. It's harder to deliver on those promises you make to the public. Tonight, he did exactly that. Congratulations.
We finna break the rules, and we gon' make them too. I can't fall asleep, I gotta stay.
They're all chasing the great Demetrius Johnson, but this man believes when all is said and done, he might go down as the greatest flyweight champion of all time. Tonight, a chance to join that elite class and realize his first UFC win.
Yeah, he's trying to become the champion of the division that has had some really good champions, from Demetrius Johnson to Davison Figueiredo to Brandon Moreno. The list of fantastic champions at flyweight is not very long, but he feels that he can stand atop all those guys by the time his career is done. But it all starts tonight. You gotta win in your first opportunity.
And he did tell us this week he felt like the champion at times was ducking him, but the win streak became so long that there was no denying this title shot. Now we'll see what he can do. Folks, doesn't get a whole lot better than this. The reigning, defending, undisputed UFC flyweight champion making the walk for his latest title defense, and there's a lot of reasons we're sold out tonight, chief among them the presence of one of the best pound-for-pound fighters in the world.
He's one of the best pound-for-pound fighters in the world, and he's also one of the greatest flyweight you have ever seen. This guy can do everything inside the octagon. It feels like he was made to be a UFC fighter, from his preparation to his media appearances, to the way that he speaks about himself as the champion. This guy just has it, and that it will carry him to another title defense.
Some people suggested maybe there was an injury coming in, but he certainly muted that noise in our fighter meeting. He says it is all systems go for another title defense tonight. All right, both fighters have graced the octagon, and that means we are ready to go with live action from the Scotiabank Arena here in Toronto, where some of the best fans in all of MMA have come out to see our fights here tonight. All right, let's get to the tail of the tape for this flyweight championship fight. We go inside the octagon. Here is Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is the main event of the evening. It's time! 5 rounds for the undisputed UFC Flyweight Championship of the world. Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner, presenting the former UFC Flyweight Champion of the world, Demetrius Mighty Mouse Johnson! And now introducing the champion, fighting out of the red corner,
Herb Dean, our referee for this one.
Ready.
Well, for my money, nothing like calling fights here north of the border. Scotiabank Arena in Toronto. A lot of big moments for your boy Max Blessed Holloway in this one.
Yeah, man, Max Holloway has become almost a home team when he fights in Toronto. They love him here, and every time he fights at the Scotiabank Arena, he puts on a show.
Johnson gets hit with a kick here. That one landed flush. Let's see if he can make some adjustments. Nice execution on the tee. All right, so 1 minute into the fight, certainly a lot of respect on both sides, but a lot more respect than action, at least thus far.
Yeah, I'm not even, I gotta catch myself. You need to go in there and fight. Come on, man, it's a video game. Somebody do something. Go forward and fight.
Another leg kick there. He's already landed several in this round, and the damage is really starting to take its toll.
Yeah, it's really starting to take its toll, and you watch the opponent. He's walking gingerly on his leg, and one big tell that you're starting to really do well with your leg kicks is when your opponent starts to switch stances.
Right.
Watch for a stance switch very soon.
All right, he engages in the single collar tie. Looking to land the leg kick now. All right, champ, now we're starting to see some bruising on that thigh. Pretty good job attacking that area tonight.
I mean, this guy is digging his shin into hit the thigh. What a tremendous performance by this guy.
Oh, he missed with that right hand. We'll see if he can finish. Huge left hand.
There you go. There you go.
Bottom fighter better move.
Yeah, he's got to move, John. He's got to shrimp and try to either get up or pull his opponent back into him so he doesn't have the posture to land that big damage.
M.Kape is trying to lock up on a submission now. Oh, he might be in trouble. That looks locked in.
He's advanced to a finishing position.
Oh, what a way to escape.
Look at him shove the elbow up, John. Break the lock and get back his back to defend that rear naked choke.
Oh, interesting there as he just decides to let him back up. All right, so another strike targeting the fighter's thigh area. You see the visible bruising and really building that into the game plan methodically as the fight continues.
Well, he said it, John. He told us. He told us that he would feed his legs up and then he would change his target. Right now, the focus is on the leg and it's starting to pay dividends.
Second round, straight ahead. All right, heading back to the corner, and M.Kape's got a cut to deal with above the eye, or perhaps better put, the cut man has got to deal with it. We'll see if he can stop the bleeding.
Don't give him an opportunity.
Well, he's done a real good job attacking that cut above the eye, and here is your visual proof.
I mean, John, just devastating. These blows were amazing. He was able to land at will, and he opened up a nasty cut over the eye of his opponent. Now he's got to target it, and every time he lands, that blood will start to pour down into the eye, making it real hard to fight.
Ready to fight? Ready.
All right, round 2. Well, you can feel that breeze octagon side after the swing and a miss by M.Kape. Right hand and a left. And just inches away from landing one of those big right hands. How about the accuracy to land right there? His opponent's wobble check.
He's hurt bad.
Well, no denying the durability on the other side, but at this point, you just got to find that kill shot.
That flying knee to the head landed.
Oh, beautiful level change.
Back to his feet.
Nice punch to the head.
Johnson swelling now around the jaw area, so
Good right hand. Oh, that right hand barely missed him. Oh, yeah, he hurt bad. Oh, nice left shake. Oh, my goodness, that front kick was nasty.
man, as he landed a high volume of strikes here in round 2. He's going for the rear naked choke now.
Oh, he's got him in a choke here. It's tight. It's over. It's over.
Oh, wow, he got out and mounted.
What a beautiful display of submission defense. Not panicking whenever he was beat so greatly by that rear naked choke.
Oh, that arm triangle's wicked tight.
He's starting to get it in very deep.
Oh, somehow he got out.
That was beautiful. Look at how he brought his hips up in the air. Used his momentum to swing himself back to his chest being facing the mat. What a beautiful display of submission defense.
And there it is.
Oh my goodness.
As many style points as you could produce. Whoa.
Yo, wow. That was nasty.
Absolutely remarkable what this fighter was able to accomplish here tonight. As you can see, the years of repetitions in the gym to set it up and ultimately get the tap there. Great technique to set up the finish. All right, let's take a look back at the replay as he gets it done by submission tonight, champ.
He was able to get the fight to the ground exactly where he wanted it. Eventually, his opponent gave him an opportunity to get a submission. He did that, and he should be very proud of the work he did tonight in the octagon.
Bruce Buffer has the official decision.
Ladies and gentlemen, referee Herb Dean's called a stop to this contest at 4 minutes, 13 seconds of round number 2. Declaring the winner by submission due to a rear naked choke, and still the undisputed UFC Flyweight Champion of the world, but now Starboy
And still UFC Flyweight Champion. And people are always denigrating the flyweights, right? Always banging on the flyweights. How about this champion?
I mean, when you have a champion like this, it's hard to say 125 division doesn't matter. People tune in to watch him perform. He is a great fighter.